Have you processed the Naz Reid trade yet? It's hard to be a sports fan and fall in love with a player, right? Naz Reid felt like a uniquely Minnesota story. Undrafted. Although I'm a little offended, all the people who keep saying like Naz Reid was pudgy when he was drafted. Like, let's not body shame the man, all right? Naz became such a desirable player that he was the key factor in the trade that brings LaMelo Ball to the Minnesota Timberwolves. And I think you can be excited about getting a legit point guard here, but I don't want to get into like the X's and O's of the basketball side of this. My family, like Sam is currently in the Philippines, so he's 13 hours ahead of us. So Sam, I found out about the trade from Sam yesterday. Get a text. Naz Reid, RIP. And then Seth sends a text with the Naz Reid jersey that he bought. And, whenever you get a player's name on your jersey, I know if you're a DeRusha and you spend the money to get that player's name on a jersey, you could pretty much guarantee that that player is going to be traded. That's just how it's going to go. Now, Seth tweeted the Reid jersey, and Sam texted a response, #worth it. It did get me thinking about the thousands of people who got Naz Reid tattoos, and our friend Chris Eggert, who fills in on this show every once in a while, he's the great anchor of 5 Eyewitness News in the morning. He posted a hilarious video on X because Chris has a bunch of tattoos, and he got a Naz Reid tattoo, which I didn't know that. I mean, I love Chris, but doesn't that seem incredibly stupid? Like, I mean, the odds of a player being with your team for the length of their career is almost zero. Like, I still have a little bit of unreasonable animosity towards Adam Thielen because he was traded away and then traded back and then asked to be traded away again and now wants to retire as a Minnesota Viking. And you're like, well, buddy, I know it's just a business, but it feels like once you leave us twice, like, I don't know. Would you get the tattoo removed? I mean, the Naz Reid tattoo, it's not that big. 651-461-9226. One texter says, I think the Timberwolves should pay for the tattoo removal. I do think, this is my unreasonable opinion, but I do think when you buy a jersey with a player's name on the back of it, the team should let you swap out that number and name. They should let you swap it out. They traded them. Like, what does a jersey cost? Like $150, right? Like the authentic, like they're, as with everything, there are 20 different divisions of jerseys, right? You can get you're a cheapskate and this thing looks like it was made by people in a sweatshop version of the jersey. And that's like $70 or $80. And then you can get the slightly better. There's a little bit of stitching in this jersey version for like $120. And then you get like the real jersey. You're not a jersey guy, are you, Dan? I don't think you've been.
I'm not anymore. I used to be, but I was always very, very cautious not to get players' names or numbers on there. I'd either leave it blank or I'd put my name and a 00 on there or something like that, just because I'm aware, or I'd go legends, right? You'd go throwbacks.
That's a smart move, right? You're never
in this day and age of free agency and trades. You are and it's the same thing. I said this yesterday. If you got a Naz Reid tattoo, sorry, that's on you. You made that choice to put a permanent thing when it comes to something that was inherently impermanent. So I'm also I appreciate your idea. I reject your idea.
Why do you reject?
No way a team should have to pay for that.
Why not?
Because
they traded
because if
him.
you weren't aware when you bought that jersey that there is a chance that guy is not going to end up on that team for the rest of his career, you're living in la la land. That's on you.
Well, you know that, but like, it shouldn't the team. I'm not saying the team has like an obligation to do this. I'm saying
As a marketing ploy,
it'd be a good bet
50% off I could see.
off of New Jersey or
Yeah.
off of like swapping it out. Because
Swapping it out.
Because they could just swap. They could just pull the name off, right? Like they're usually
Maybe.
like you have the
nameplate.
Some
Yeah.
you have each individual letter. Like that's the upgrade. That's the $225 jersey. You know what I mean with these jerseys.
Yeah.
Though. It's pretty funny. No, obviously they're not going to do that. And you knew, like, if you got the tattoo. Now, our partners at Tureen Dermatology posted this video yesterday, which I thought was quite hilarious. But somebody who works at Tureen has a permanent tattoo, a Naz Reid tattoo. And Dr. Mohiba Tureen said that they would do an initial, like, I don't know how many laser treatments it takes to get a tattoo removed, but they're going to do treatment number 1 for $11. And for number 11, that's pretty smart.
That's smart.
This is not a paid ad. I just saw them post that. I'm like, that's pretty good.
First of all, if you have a Naz Reid tattoo, if you were so excited about the individual Naz Reid, why not just leave it? He hasn't changed at all. He just changed teams through no fault of his own. You can still root for Naz with the Hornets. You can still be a Naz Reid fan.
No, when you leave us, like, we want you to lose.
He didn't leave. He was sent packing.
Right, but you're not going to cheer for Naz Reid.
Why not? If you like Naz as a human being, was the only thing you liked about Naz that he was a Timberwolf?
Yes.
No.
Yes.
No.
If the Naz Reid story was Naz Reid playing for the Chicago Bulls, literally 0 people here would get a Naz Reid tattoo.
But it isn't the only reason that they loved him.
No,
if the only reason
like
that he loved him,
90% of the reason is because he was one of us.
Because he's not one of us though. He came here from someplace else. He's not one of us. The quality of the human being is why people loved him.
So yes. And the only reason we gave a rip is because he was on our team.
Not the only reason.
If he were not on our team, so we're saying the same thing in a different way. And I like that we're arguing about it. I'm enjoying it.
I can tell.
But if he were not on our team, we would not have cared. The reason we cared was not only because he was on our team, because there are other players on our team.
Yeah, we don't care about other players on the team.
It's because of his personality. It's because of the overcoming. My point is,
you can still appreciate all of that while he plays for the Hornets.
I would get it removed. I would get the
Would
tattoo
you get it removed or would you get it covered? Because I think covered is probably the easier way to go.
I mean, Dr. Tureen would probably laser me for free, right? So, like, the finance is not.
What you and Dr. Tureen are up to is none of my business.
If I had a Naz Reid tattoo, which wouldn't it be funny if that were my first tattoo?
That really would. I would enjoy that on levels you don't even understand.
I would I don't know. I got to think about it. We'll keep talking about it. Lots of texts coming in. 651-461-9226. Would you cover it up? Would you replace it? Or would it be just a funny story and just some more ink on your body? Drive Time back in just a minute.
Drive Time with DeRusha on News Talk 830 WCCO.
Well, Dr. Mohiba Tureen will laser you too if you want, and it's none of my dang business. It's Jason here. I didn't know this was coming up, but there it is. For Tureen Dermatology, this is the paid advertisement for my friend, Dr. Mohiba Tureen. She is my friend. She is awesome. You will love Dr. Tureen. This is Men's Health Month. And I am such a firm believer in telling guys out there that they have to prioritize their health, their safety, their skin. They have to be aggressive when it comes to early detection of skin cancer. Nobody wants to deal with the reality of melanoma. That can be a deadly type of skin cancer. But if you go to Tureen Dermatology and get that full body skin checkup, that is the first step towards making sure that you stay safe. Now, the other steps, of course, are covering up in the sun, using a high quality sunscreen, and Dr. Tureen will talk about all of that with you when you go in and visit. Tureen Dermatology has grown so much. They have 11 different locations in western Wisconsin and greater Minnesota and here in the Twin Cities. And so don't wait. Don't be like a typical guy waiting for a skin problem to clear up or go away. Go see Tureen Dermatology. The website is Tareen, Tureen Dermatology. You can request an appointment online. They'll get new patients in within 3 weeks. That is awesome and unheard of. Get to TureenDermatology.com today.